Hi, this is Russell Robinson, and thank you for joining me on the first Google Hangout as CEO of the Jewish National Fund of this new year. So I hope everybody had a happy and healthy new year. Today, I received a lot of questions, but I really wanted to answer one because I posted on my Facebook account the passing of Ruth Popkin. Ruth Popkin was former president of Jewish National Fund as well as Hadassah. She passed away on Friday at 101 years old. Now, the most amazing thing is that when I posted it on Facebook about her passing, I did out of a great amount of love and affection for her and respect, and I wanted people to know about it. And it was amazing. Within moments, hours, I was getting hundreds and hundreds of comments that people were posting about Ruth. Yeah, people posted comments that if you could tell the Popkin family, 45 years ago, I was the president of Young Judea, and I remember her giving me advice. People remembering her from a speech that she would have given in Israel, a mentoring comment that she had made, or just meeting her. It really got me to thinking that this is what I wanted to talk about today at the Google Hangout, about people making a difference and standing up and saying, count on me. Now, Ruth grew up in a time when first women didn't take these kind of leadership roles, but she went to her first Hadassah meeting. She knew nothing about Israel, then Palestine. She grew up in a very kind of socialistic family, or her father was the head of the workmen's circle. She was very secular. And this became her indoctrination into Judaism, into her connection to Israel. And she was there for that birth of Israel. And, from that first meeting as a newlywed into that Hadassah meeting, she came and a year later became the president of that Hadassah chapter. And later, as I told you, the president of Hadassah and of Jewish National Fund. She was the chairman of the World Zionist Congress in the 1980s. She stood up and said, I want to make a difference every day. And up until very recently, she was showing up into our board meetings every month. Every month. She had her seat and she would have her lunch. 1 o'clock would come and she'd say, is the meeting ready to start? And she had comments from the beginning of the meeting, about the minutes of the meeting, about everything that was going on. She cared so much about young leadership. There was a group called Artsenu many years ago at Jewish National Fund. She began it. It was that young leadership group, and JNF Future became such a powerful force here at Jewish National Fund. You saw the smile on her face. She loved to know that young people were taking the mantle of leadership. And she was part of our beginning of our Sapphire Society, our Women's Major Gifts campaign here. And that's the kind of force that she was. And really, the message that she had given to me as a friend and as a mentor was just stand up, take a leadership role, and make a difference. So as we look back on the year that was and on the years that were, think of the Ruth Popkins. Think of those people who just stood up and based upon hope. There was no Israel at the time. For 2,000 years, we had not had it. But she saw that vision and she made it a reality. And then think about the people in the past year who's made a difference in our Jewish world, in your life. But then let's make this commitment this year and for the years ahead. Our life as a Jewish people, our strength, our vitality in Israel, in the diaspora, depends on each and every one of us. We can't sit on the bench. We can't watch the game from a television set. We have to get into the game. And I hope you think about getting into it at Jewish National Fund. Whatever it is, just don't be a spectator. Make Ruth proud. Stand up and lead. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you on my next Google Hangout.